Hi crafty friend, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Adrienne of Alice Scraps Wonderland. Today I'm sharing this fun and easy Christmas folio idea using the Sizzix Laced Folio Thinlit paired with the Poinsettia Trio Stamp and Framelit set. This little folio has some pockets inside and can be used to store ephemera or even photos and notes from your holiday celebrations. I could also see several of these folios glued to a waterfall mechanism to create a mini album. That might be something I do later, as this folio can be used year-round. Let me know if that's something you want to see in a tutorial video. But let's get right into this tutorial, and as always, I'll have all of the essential supplies listed for you in the description box below. The main elements are of course the folio and poinsettia, but I'll also be using the framelits from the special delivery stamps and framelits set. I've already placed all of my dies for all three of these sets onto some magnetic sheets to help keep me organized. I'm using the scrapbook.com 6x8 Nutcracker pattern paper pad to die cut from. I chose this pretty leaf and berry pattern for the base. You'll need to die cut the base of the folio twice. I'm using my Big Shot switch for die cutting today, along with my Magic Mat Plus and mint tape. Your die will load easier into your machine if you set it at an angle like this. Next, die cut the lace shadow layer once and the reinforcers 4 times. I cut the shadow layer and reinforcers from this mint green star paper. I'm continuing to die cut and storing all of my cuts in some stack and sort trays. I chose this dot pattern to die cut the pockets from. Start by cutting with the dot side up for one pocket. Then flip the paper over and die cut the pocket again. This will give you the reverse of the pocket, so you can place one pocket on each side of the folio with them open to the center. To create the poinsettia, choose the largest and second largest flowers and stamp the outlines for both onto some pink cardstock. I'm using the solid pink from the same Nutcracker pattern paper pad. I've placed this pink cardstock into the sticky grid of my Sizzix stencil and stamp tool and used the Distress Archival ink in black soot to stamp with. It's important to use an archival ink for this, as we'll be watercoloring the flowers next and you don't want your ink to bleed. I'm using Willow Wolf's Calia Mixed Media Round No. 8 brush to watercolor with. Smush a bit of Distress ink in Victorian Velvet onto your crafting surface. If you don't have a glass surface, use the lid of your stencil and stamp tool to smush ink on. Add some water next to the ink and dip your paintbrush in. Add some shading to your poinsettia. Start with a light wash and then continue adding layers and spots to darken the ink. Once you are happy, make sure the cardstock is fully dry by heat setting it, then die cutting the poinsettias out with the matching framelits. Also, die cut the greenery framelit from some solid green cardstock 3 times. Now, let's get into some assembly. Use your scoring board and trimmer's bone folder to create nice creases on the second score line created by the die on the base layer of the folio. Then glue the lace shadow layer to the tab on one of the folio pieces using Sizzix Express Glue. Then add glue to the tab on the other folio piece and glue it to the straight edge of the first folio piece. Fold the tabs on the pockets where the die debossed the crease lines and set these aside for a moment. Glue all 4 layers of the large reinforcer together with Sizzix Express Glue. Cut a nice long length of seam binding ribbon, long enough to go the length of the open folio, plus extra on both sides of the folio for tying it into a bow. Wet the seam binding with a mist of water and crumple it. Then center the ribbon over the lace shadow layer and punch a hole through the cardstock and ribbon. Then set an eyelet in the hole through the folio, ribbon, and reinforcer. This will be what we glue the poinsettia to later and will also ensure that your ribbon is secure and won't ever fall off. We need to cover the back side of the eyelet with another piece of the lace shadow layer. Flip your chosen piece of pattern paper upside down and die cut the shadow layer again. This die isn't completely symmetrical, so it's important you cut it with the paper upside down. Then glue the shadow layer you just cut onto the back side of the folio's flap. Next, glue your pockets into place. You want to make sure your pockets aren't right up against the edge or the crease on the long side. This will make sure you are able to close it well. I got a little too close on the left pocket next to the crease, so place yours a millimeter out further than I did. Now, let's create some embellishments using the framelits from the special delivery set. Using the same pink cardstock, stamp out the smallest poinsettia twice. Then take the straight-edged rectangular stamp framelit and cut a portion of the stamped poinsettias out. Use the jagged-edged framelit to cut from white cardstock. Glue the 2 layers together with Sizzix Express Glue. I've pulled some Prima Marketing ephemera to add to my pockets and staple some of the elements together, placing them in the pockets. Then I decorate the pockets with some more ephemera and the 2 poinsettia stamps. I use Express Glue and 1mm thick foam adhesive for this. Also, add in one of the die-cut greenery stems to each embellishment cluster on your pockets. Now, let's decorate the outside. Use 2mm thick foam adhesive to pop the less full poinsettia onto the bottom layer, lining them up so they match. Dry fit your embellishment cluster on the outside flap, then glue the greenery sprig in place with express glue. If you want some lace drops, hot glue those in place on the flap. Add some foam adhesive to the reinforcer with hot glue, then add the poinsettia. Tuck in a 3D paper flower if you want, then add any other ephemera under the poinsettia. I added some more textiles by hot gluing some pom-pom trim to the bottom edge of the folio. To make sure my ephemera stays in the pockets nicely, I paper clip them in. I also add some Velcro dots to help the flap stay closed better. Tie your seam binding into a bow, then add some sparkly pearls and gems to your project to finish it off. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed seeing how to put the Sizzix Laced Folio together and got some ideas for decorating it for the holiday season. Don't forget to like this video and to subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Until next time, happy crafting!